Hey there, everyone. This is Yui. Welcome to episode 13 of FTB University. Today we're going to fight the Stage 2 Gaia, and I want to get into automatic resource generation with the Botania Orchid. So, let's get to it. I've done a lot of little stuff between episodes, I guess you could say. So, I've made another drive. I'm slowly building them up. I have swapped out the mobs. So, before I had Enderman, Piglin for gold because I was burning through gold like crazy. But now I've got a lot of random little resources and blazes. So, Stoneling, it's a good choice. It gets me diamonds, which I need, gold, which I need, and it keeps giving me the ender pearls, just at a lower rate, which is perfectly fine. Since I had, I don't know, 90,000, I want to say. Way too much. But this gets you all the basic little things. Iron, redstone, coal, emerald, gold, diamonds. And if I get super desperate, I can melt down the horse armors to get extra. Getting it, not as easy. So here's what I did. I found a place. I was out exploring, out in the ocean here. Actually, you know what? We'll just go there. So yeah, I was out in the ocean swimming around, and I noticed this on the map, which is like, that's a little weird. So I ended up digging down, and it turned out to be an, what's it, Eidolon? Is that it? Yeah, this one. Eidolon, yeah, a little dungeon. So I went ahead and I cleared a lot of it out. And it's basically a massive mob farm. I also made a flamethrower because I got tired of fighting these mobs. And so what I did was I blocked off part of the dungeon because it's... Go away. Just because it's out there. And I made this nice long little stretch. And what you can do... Just go away already. Is if you have enough resources, you can make yourself lasers. So I had 6, I believe, something like that. Creepers are afraid of me because of my boots, by the way. Right here, the kitty slippers. They work great. And you can say, grab... one of these is hydrogen. Not that one. So a laser, it's not terribly expensive. So it's perfectly doable. And then what I do is I set them here. Don't do this until you have the laser dissipation unit. Because this will probably kill you. It's just amplifiers, so it's just more basic junk. Oh, I guess it was 7. But then it covers this whole range with lasers, which kill mobs that spawn. The drops you can't see until you get close. But what I was looking for are the little Stonelings. They spawn down here. And when they die... Well, they're not going to show you now. They drop... Oh, I don't even have them in here. We can pull them out quick, because I pipe them out. They drop a heart of a diamond by about 20%, I think it was. Something like that, so you might have to kill a few. If you don't have lasers, the flamethrower works. You just have to aim towards the ground and shoot them. Works great. But then what you do with this is you get yourself your mob, whatever it is. Your little mob shard. You go find a piece of stone. And when you use the part of the diamond on it, it turns into a tamed stoneling, which won't run away from you. So then you can hit it with your mob shard, and you can kill it to get the credit for it, and do that 5 times, and you got yourself a little stoneling shard, which you can turn into a controller and put in your mob farm. So it's great. I love it. Let's get out of here. Look at them all. I tried the tortoises. You don't get any resources from them, unfortunately. Alright. So that's that. The other thing I did was I've done a lot of work in factory, but before that, let me mess myself up in the future for editing and go in here. This guy. I have upped the tick rate to 1 millibucket per tick. It used to be 0.4. I've added in a tank here so I can see how much fissile fuel I'm using, and it turns out I am still generating it. It looks like it's going down, but it'll go down about 1,000 and then it'll tick up like 2,000. It varies a little bit because of the RNG on the blaze rods, but I am making fissile fuel for sure, so I can still increase this if I want. The problem is at 1 millibucket, water is a problem. The infinite water source, though, from Overloaded is great. It doesn't seem to have a transfer limit. The limit is in the pipes. And at 1 millibucket, I need 2 pipes. If I take out the second one, the water will start draining from the pipe. At least it was before. I guess not anymore. Oh, well, it seems happier now. So I just added in the second pipe and it was good. That's because at first I tried it with 2 ender tanks. And then I just decided to move the water source over here. Now I'm going to have to silence that part because that machine is way too loud. Power-wise, I have upgraded 2 ultimate ones. And I've just upgraded this guy a little bit. So it holds 3.2 trillion. That's plenty. This guy doubled. It's still a failure compared to the ethylene, which is what, 72,000. So yeah. Which one else? Oh, so in here I swapped out the water. All the pumps are now just being supplied by one of those guys. This guy, like I said, he's just set to the Stoneling and the Blaze. And now where I spent most of my polonium and time, let's get rid of these bows, is in the factory. I have severely upgraded this up there. So, if you remember this, did we even set something up for this? Maybe not. I thought we did. But I've got this stuff. This is all random automation. So, this is to craft most of the basic components for mechanism. And, I always do that. So, setting this up isn't particularly hard. If you craft... The main thing you need are these Redstone Adapters. And they're expensive. But then you can grab, say... nope. form. I don't have any. Plus a crafting card. And then, so I am going to set up, say, advanced energy cubes because I already have basic. So here's what I've got. I've got circuits, alloys, tablets, casings. There's some energy cubes. Here's some ultimate circuits, elite, and then advanced. And then it's refined obsidian dust, reinforced alloy, and atomic alloy. So it's the alloys and the circuits is what I wanted. It's not hard. The general concept I go with is I pull out a drawer for however many crafting ingredients I need. I give it a stack downgrade. In this case, I'm going to need another drawer just because. Without a downgrade. I drop them. I've got an exporter set to one drawer controller here, which exports everything. And then I just connect it all weirdly. We lock them. And then we figure out what we want to craft. Oops, wrong spot. In this case, I want to craft batteries. So we need alloy, osmium, energy. Oh. Let's do. Actually, I do need that. Drawer. I don't have any 2x1s. Okay, get rid of you. Because I have two components that don't stack this time. So for components that don't stack, all this garbage. I needed that. I'm running low on osmium now. Great. Okay. We're going to put it here. Crafting pattern goes in. Recipe goes in. Save it. Stock control on. I pull out the ingredients because I still need them. In here. Downgrade. Stuff that stacks up to a full stack will go in here. No downgrade on this one. And this will just get the other stuff. So one example of that are the batteries back here. I've got the redstone, the iron, and the steel casings down below, but non-restricted I have the energy tablets. This is so that when it starts crafting, it's not sending one item, waiting for it to get back in the system, send one item, then craft. I've got the whole drawer. It'll export more than one at a time. And it makes crafting just so much better. We'll lock you. You're locked. Downgraded. Good to go. Drawers go on the random drawer chain. It's a mess. We need some item transfers. I keep them separated. Gotta configure the input, of course. Input there. Output on the bottom is how I do it. Okay, now we can fill it. Now this will trigger a bunch of wasted resources will sit in here. Am I that low on alloys? Well, it's going down, but we're making more. That's the only one I've upgraded right here. The rest are just low tier ones. Next, we set up the Redstone Adapter. Item. I don't have any. Cube, 16. Frequency. Machine set to inverted. Give it power. And then we're actually good to go after I set the export on the bottom. There. So that's what I did. That many times. Except for like cases here where it's like, oh, let's just start here. Where this is my starting point. Enrichment chamber, exporting redstone, pushing that off to both sides to make alloys exported by iron and circuits exported by osmium. And that's where it started to automate those. And then I just branched out. So the concept here is the same. We're just enriching obsidian to get the dust. We're mixing it with diamond to get the whatever you call it, the enriched obsidian. There's the diamond. Mix it with alloys to get the second tier. Mix it with the obsidian dust. You get the third tier, and there you go. Crafting here. So yeah, it was a long process of just slowly expanding it as the polonium came in. But with that, I've got 256 of each alloy kept in stock when it's not used, and each circuit, I think, right here. So you see here it says 500. The problem with this sort of system is all my items go in through the ender chest. I had 2 importers on it. And so what ended up happening is it would put like my circuit here, and then it'll fill it with a line of stuff from the mob farm and slowly tick down. But I kept crafting them because they weren't imported into the system. I've now upgraded it to 4 importers. There's 2 here, and there's 2 out here. 1 there and 1 below. So that's be careful about your import speed. So that's all I did, really. And then I actually made a controller for, well, Vindicator, but the Evoker. The Evoker drops Totems of Undying. So I've got quite a bit of those, and I brute force my way through the Gaia fight phase 2 just by pulling out an inventory worth of those and killing it. But we're going to do it a little smarter. So I want to kill Gaia for a very specific reason, but we're going to set up RF tools. So we need a syringe. Specifically, what I want is saturation. So you can add this to your environment controller. There's a bunch of them. Right here, these yellow guys and red ones. So you got ones that affect enemies and ones that buff the player. Saturation's great because it means you heal fast. And then regeneration. Saturation's easy because it's a zombie. So you take a syringe and you hit a zombie and craft it up. Regeneration's a little harder. You need to find a witch. So I've already done the witch off camera. Then all we need to do is get an environment. Oh, it just looks different. Yeah, okay. It's a little expensive. I wouldn't say it's terribly expensive. Diamonds are my biggest problem right now. And I'm afraid of uranium. There we go. Oh, I've added the Locomotive boosting unit. It's a speed upgrade for the pants. I've got it set to half of max. You can go higher and go crazy. What's nice is, so the jetpack, it's slow, but if you sprint beforehand, it's nice and fast. I don't like it going quite that fast, so I drop it down just a little bit. This is a little more controllable for running. I've got this nice area down here. I've expanded the beacon to a full beacon, and I've given it resistance. So I don't die in 2 hits, I die in 3 instead. Yeah, it's a thing. Here. There we go. We'll go halfway through. Let's grab module. Okay. Radius. Okay, so the size that this does, if you hover over this, 0.0045 RF per tick per block. So the bigger the area, the more power you will use. In this case, our arena is a radius of 11. I know it because I set it up. And the height, we're at 63 to say 68. Sure. That'll give us quite a bit more. I'm going to give it a lever because I don't want this sucking down power when it's not being used. Redstone on to activate. And then it just needs power. And since I don't know how much it's going to take, I'm just going to give it its own dedicated thing. I was going to run a line from that one over. Active 10 RF a tick. That's actually not a lot. But that, if we go up and step here, I guess it's, oh. I gotta go down a level, it looks. Yeah, we'll go down 1 level. So whatever you're standing on, -1, I guess. 62. And just for example, it's using 10, and now if we jump it up there, it's up to 1,000. Actually, we can afford that. That's not a problem. By default, it was what, 50? So now what I got to do is I'm gonna wait for night and find a zombie. So I've got a zombie here. I've got an auto clicker to make this nice and quick, but you just attack it until it's full. That's it. Make sure we got the right one. Flamethrower is great for these stupid things. If you hit them once, they'll fly away and burn to death. So it's nice. All right. Now with the syringe full, all you gotta do is craft it. Saturation's cheap, it's rotten flesh. Then we'll upgrade it to the 2nd tier. Dimension shards I get from the void miner, or not the void miner. I don't have one of those yet. From the digital miner. I wanted to go a different route than the void miner, which is why we're not getting into what do you call it, environmental tech just yet. That's why I wanted to go Botania route. All right, let's give you saturation. So with saturation plus regen plus resistance, hopefully the wither effect doesn't kill me. To prevent stupid mobs from interrupting us, we'll just go sleep. And then, yeah, burn. How do you like it? I've got one right here. Gaia Spirit Ingot. It is just Terra Steel plus the Gaia Spirits. Just in case. I'm gonna grab a few of those because they're free. And then here we go. He still hurts. Oh, saturation plus regen, it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, see, I go back up pretty quick. Oh, jeez, go away. You can't hit him with the flamethrower. But the flamethrower can take out the trash mobs. And unfortunately, the thorns that I have means he teleports almost every time he hits me. I should probably take that off. Go away. Oh, but this is much safer now. I'm almost always at full health. Now it's just killing it. Stop moving. Couple more hits to get into the next phase. If I can find them. There we go. The flamethrower is great for this part too. I just love the flamethrower. I've never used it before. Why don't you burn? But the turrets are still on anyway, so they'll shoot things for me. The turrets, they can hit you, so if you're using turrets, be careful. Don't stand in the way between the turret and the mob. It'll kill you. Get rid of some of this junk. There we go. Okay, so here's the reason I wanted to kill it. First, get some random runes, so you don't have to craft them. I didn't get the one I needed, so I'm gonna kill him a few more times off camera. But you get the dice. You get a random artifact. Oh, that is not the one I want. Although, is this the... Is this a teleporting one? They've got a few relics. The one I want is the Ring of Odin. Because this one's health. It doubles your health. Oh, that one's fun too. Okay, well, anyways, I'm going to kill him a few... Whoa. Give me Overgrowth Seed, which means we can buff out our cake. We can also buff out an Endoflame, I suppose. Am I going to keep the setup here? Yeah. Have at it. Well, that's going to throw everything off. Because now that one's going to burn faster. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways, let me go kill him a few times before I craft some stuff up. So what I'm going to make is this Orechid. I just don't want to make a rune, so I'm going to kill him to get it. And then I'll be back. Okay. So I've set up a little area, but there's a couple things I want to do first. I think I have all the relics now because the last one I opened, I got Gaia Spirit instead. But mana mirror, this guy. I can't use some of the stuff without mana. And I don't want to actually carry mana, so we'll do it this way. I've made the Orechid, and I've been looking around at the lenses, and I think I'll go with the weight lens. There is the bore lens, but bore lens is like mining, while the weight lens makes it drop. So technically the weight lens is Silk Touch. It's not really Silk Touch, but it acts like Silk Touch because it makes the block drop. But the mana mirror, all we gotta do is come over here, find a mana pool that we like this one, and now it's like you're carrying that mana pool with you. So then we can go back over here. Who was shooting at me? Oh, you're over there. Come this way. I don't wanna hurt the animals. But this one does the little I love this one so much. You just charge it up like a boat, release it, and there you go. Nice reminder of the Fate series. I don't know how well it works underground because I usually don't actually use it, but it's my favorite visual relic here. Let's see. Are you going to work under here? You know, it's a little collateral damage. Anyways, I've got this little area. This flower will convert stone that is in a... Well, here, we could put it down. I've got my Maniseer lens on. Monocle. So it is a radius of 5. So that's a 9x9 area, and it will go down 3 blocks from it. I've dug out 4 blocks under it because I wasn't sure, and then, you know, I was testing, and it's 3. So if we grab stone, it should be able to What just blew up? Oh. Who are you linked to? Perfect. That's the one I want you to. That's 1, 2, 3. So should be able to do that one, but probably not this one. Yeah, exactly. So there you have it. Now all we got to do is set up a little farm for it. I've got a pulse spreader to trigger, breaking, quote unquote, breaking the block. We're going to fire it into a mana pool. That way we don't lose the mana. This mana pool I am giving a recessive augment to. That means any mana in it will want to get pushed out into any other pool. Because I don't really care that it holds it. We can actually just probably make a few more of these guys to just store. And they'll fill up based off of the recessive thing. once I give them a spark. Two, three. I don't actually have to. There we go. That'll keep that pool empty and that pool empty. Good enough. Oh, the other thing, what was it? Oh, well, I guess oh, that's it. I got plenty of the overgrowth seeds, so I just all 8 endoflames and the Kekimoris. This setup here, no good. If this fills up with 6 cakes, it'll delete your buckets. Okay, I'm out of milk now. So I put a drawer with a bunch of upgrades in it so it can hold 5,000 cakes. So yeah. I was wondering where my buckets were going. It's when it fills up, it'll delete the bucket. But let's set this up. Alright, so I want the stuff to drop. It's got to drop at least 1 block. And it'll get picked up here. And inserted here. There. So I've already got the ore processing center up and running. So if I put any ores in here, like the ones I've randomly been picking up, well, I say any, but it's filtered list. They'll get pulled out. If I put dirt in there, it'll stay, because that's not part of the filter. Let's go ahead. We're going to use a factory hopper to pick stuff up. Pick up everything fast, and we'll just increase the range slightly. Okay, and then we'll give it something to actually break the stuff. So this is like landing on a torch. These guys don't break if you put water on them. So if water flows onto them, they stay. Just like that. In fact, we'll leave the water there. Let's lock it in. We're going to drop a trapdoor here. And here. Just so that the stuff doesn't go wild. Then we just need a place for the lava to make a... Lava will go there. Oh, actually... No! I shouldn't use stone as building material. Oh, no, it does work, okay. I was going to say the spark is there, so I can't put that. But it's okay. And then one on top. There we go. Now I've got a place for lava. And most of the time, this will produce stone. Occasionally, it'll produce cobble. I'm just going to point that straight. It does go over the stone trapdoor, so we're okay there. So in theory now, if I grab a button, this guy's linked to this pool, so we're good there. And it's going to do nothing because I didn't put the lens on it. And there, it's going to fall. My magnet, of course, will pick it up, because why not? Stop. I can't see. Okay, well, they're getting picked up. I do have another. And there it goes. Oh, whoops, too fast. All right, so the problem now is we're gonna have to deal with stone and cobble that gets in here. I'm just going to put drawers probably. Okay, so that's about 4 seconds-ish. Got a timer. We'll just drop it into there. And we'll switch it to 5 seconds. See, cobble. It'll happen. I don't know if it'll be super often. Well, this says it might. Wow, okay. That is... Oh. Not the best. Can go here. Do I have another tank? We're just gonna double up on the water. Hope it helps. Doesn't seem it. But that's fine. 9 to 10. There we go. We have a basic... This will produce a small amount of ores over a period of time. I have no idea how much mana this is using. Oh, you've got a spark, so you're good. It's using a lot of mana. After these fill up, it might be okay. But either way, it's a small amount of resources produced over a period of time, for forever, basically, because I've got so many blaze rods. And cake is automatic now. Now I just gotta pipe this stuff out into a drawer. Stone tube, just in case. But there you have it. So we have a small resource generator. I wanted this for uranium specifically. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.